Look at everybody chatting already. I'm loving it. And we have a bot. Good. We good?
Yep.
I gotta do the squishy thing first. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as Akaawol, and we are back with more bracelets to be done and all kinds of news going on this week and just a ton of stuff going on. But before I get into this, I do want to remind everybody we still have a secret word game. So this is my way of encouraging you guys to chat and possibly win some cool stuff. The top one was made by me, and the bottom one was made by Minute Craft, which I wonder where she is. She's not here yet. And I am joined tonight by my lovely wife, Mandy. There she is. So, to be honest, I really don't even remember what the tutorial was about. It was this one. So wait, here's my website, and then you go over to tutorials, which is like got all the tutorials, and then it was this one, and I don't even remember what it was I was talking about. I was crazy, but this is the pattern we're working on. That's what I have over there to look at. So I'm gonna get started with this. Yeah. Yes, we have a functioning Mandy camper. How's that for something good? Yeah. So look, there has been a lot going on this week. I think just basically a few Patreon people actually have heard the news so far. So my sister passed away this week, and yeah, we weren't really close. We had a lot of arguments and disagreements about things in general, but I mean, there was a period in time where she was not happy with where she was living, and I took her in for a while. I didn't have much space, a little tiny flat, but we still managed to put together an air mattress for her and gave her a roof over her head for a while. So despite whatever differences, I certainly tried to be a good brother. So yeah, so right now, if you take a look in the description part of this live stream, there is a GoFundMe thing for that my niece is doing. Essentially, Karen, basically, she didn't have any insurance. She didn't have any, really money to speak of. So basically, this is all fallen onto my niece, and yeah, I feel pretty bad about that. And you guys know, like, I don't have a regular income other than my Patreon. So I really don't have a lot to give, but what I have decided to do is that anything that I make through my website, whether it's selling bracelets, bags, whatever it is, as well as maybe any donations, are going to go to my niece to try to help her cover the expenses and stuff, because it's it's like basically the least I can do. So yeah, and so I'm pretty sure people like Phil, who's known me for so many years, know that the name Karen, she's not just my sister. Karen is my biological mother. She was my sister, because her parents adopted me and raised me as their own. And so I think that was a lot of the problems that me and Karen had, was the fact that she wanted very much to mother me, and I wasn't having it. That was, she was my sister at best, and I didn't have that kind of respect or whatever towards her like that. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, that's kind of a thing going on, kind of crazy. Oh, got other cool stuff. Hang on, where's the button? Check this out, guys. We are so close to the halfway point. We are like 7 hours of watch time away from the halfway to monetization here on the channel. So I'm pretty amazed with you guys. That's some great work. If I can encourage you to watch more, if you got time for it, yeah, watch more stuff. We are getting there. So that was pretty neat. And then it's like I'm like spilling out all the stuff like right out the gate here. Like, holy crap, we barely got into this stream and I'm already like crazy with content here. So the other thing, on Wednesday morning I woke up and there is notifications on my phone, and this is what it says. And of course that kind of freaked me out. I looked into it, and it warns that the irregular rhythm can be a sign of, like, having a stroke or a heart attack, and that you should get it checked out. And I was like, oh no, that's the last thing I want to have happen to me. But I happen to have been going to see my shrink the same day, and that's over at the hospital. And she had given me EKGs and stuff before, and we went to go see her to see what to do next. And she scheduled the EKG and confirmed that yes, thy heart is doing something weird. And essentially that okay, I didn't understand this part. There's something about a slow and a fast, and if it had been fast I would have to go immediately over to ER, but I have the slow version, which is good and treatable with medicine, and I don't have to go to the ER immediately. I can wait, and they'll schedule me an appointment with a cardiologist. So yeah, I'm gonna go see a cardiologist soon and find out what I'm doing. Meanwhile, they've advised me to, like, at best take only half of my dosage for ADHD meds. So I'm all kinds of like smooth brain, mushy brain over here, trying my best to stay on point and everything. But I don't know if I seem a little weird, that's possibly it. But I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah. See, you miss we're not even 10 minutes in, and you missed a bunch. So yeah, and then I realized something. So, like, I have to see a psychologist about the whole ADHD meds and all that kind of stuff. And I realized that I really kind of wish that she would, like, give me her diagnosis in the form of, like, a kind of a hip hop kind of rhyme to it, because then it would be like a shrink wrap. See, and this is why we have Mandy Cam. Yeah, shrink wrap. I thought of that earlier today. I've got it in my notes. It's actually in my notes to remember to share that one. So yeah, everybody, welcome. My new craft, you missed out on the fact that we're doing a fundraiser to help my niece pay for the expenses of my sister passing away. So anything sold in the shop is going towards that. Yeah, I was very proud of that. I came up with that all by myself. I was very proud of myself. Oh yeah, and I need to remind everybody that this is the beginning of a new month. Can you believe it? It's already August. So that means that tomorrow is the patron hangout where all the patron supporters get to come and chat and hang out, and I don't know, we've watched movies before. It's random. I have no idea. There's no particular guidelines to the whole thing, but yeah. Yeah, I have to admit, so I get the news that my sister passed away on the same day that I'm having heart trouble. So it was a little bit hard to kind of process everything all at once. I mean, part of me is all freaking out and wondering if, I'm dying over here. And then I've got, finding out that my sister I haven't talked to in a few years has passed away. So yeah, it was really weird. Kind of a lot for 1 week, to be honest. Yeah, and then so I'm seeing a shrink, right? And they send me over to get an EKG, which has the technician who's doing the EKG super confused. Like, wait a second, you came to see, Dr. whatever the heck her name is, and you're getting an EKG, like, because she's so pretty or something. Like, she's pretty, but she ain't that pretty. Oh no. So Karen and I weren't really that close. Like, okay, well, there was a duration. You can ask Mandy. Mandy was kind of around during that whole, when Karen came to live with me, and she was amazed at how smart I was and the things that I do, and that the kindness that I had towards people. Like, there was like a lot of things that just really surprised her when she kind of got to know me. Karen was my natural mom, and kind of when I was really little and didn't know that she was my natural mom, she seemed pretty bossy for a sister, and kind of got, just kind of crossed the line and just kind of became this person that I really did not care for growing up. And then I found out that I was adopted, and I tried to make it work. I tried living with her for a while, and that turned into fights between me and her husband. And I ended up going off and living in foster homes for a while. And later on in life, she opened up about who my father was, and yeah, things kind of changed with that. But like every time, like, I would let her into my life for a duration, it would always end up turning bad for me. And so the last time she got in a big fight. Oh, and it was something stupid. It was Yahoo had declared that they were going to read through the emails regardless of what you thought about it. And then I was like, you know, you can change, you could get like Gmail or something else. And she was like, just, well, you don't have to talk to me then. Like, fine, I won't then. Like, ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, today's pattern, you know, I don't know what today's pattern was about. It's this. It's really a super simple pattern. It's basically like one of the fancy candy ones. Yeah, it was switching color sides, but I don't really remember. I don't remember what the tutorial was, and I just ended up with the pattern there, and I'm just kind of going with it. I don't know. My brain. Did I mention I can't take my ADHD meds? So I am like anything that's, you know, before yesterday. Oh, doctor also gave me new meds. See, I'm like all over the place. This is so ADHD. Gave me new meds that actually help with the emotions and my sleep. So for the first time in a couple months, I have had like really nice, deep, long sleeps, which is amazing. Not so much last night though. Last night I didn't sleep as well, but I had a couple really good nights of sleep in there, so that was cool. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't realize, like, when I asked the shrink, like, okay, so I don't take the ADHD meds, like, what is that going to do? Am I just going to be sleepy? She's like, no, you're going to go back to, like, being ADHD stuff. Like, do you remember what that was like? And I swear to God, I just kind of thought of, like, the ADHD meds feeling like being up on some coffee or something, kind of energized and whatever. I am not the same. I am not at all. And like, even just talking to you guys, I'm starting to like, oh, ooh, this is, yeah, like not having coherent thoughts that run all the way through, like from the start to finish. Like, yeah, oh, God damn. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, since I found out about the heart condition, I have found out that I have a friend who also shares with this condition, and he's had it for like 14 years now. So that I feel a whole lot better knowing that, it's not like I'm eminently headed towards, demise or something. So that's good. Yeah. There was something easier with the meds, though. There was something where, like, okay, so today I have been all over the board. I had laundry. I had finishing a video that I had started. I just did. Oh, I had to fix the numbers. Turns out when I numbered the live stream, I accidentally had two numbered the same. I don't know how I did it, but I had to go back through and renumber the majority of them. So yeah. Oh, by the way, 97th live stream. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. We are approaching 100 really quick. I have no idea what we'll do for if anything special for 100 or not yet, but it's coming right around the corner. Yeah, normal is just a setting on the washing machine. That's what I always heard. And meanwhile, I'm not sure what's going on, but I have this feeling like, I don't know, you'll see me doing this with my nose a lot. And I think it's from the medication, but like there's an itchiness and it's absolutely driving me insane. I don't know what it is, but yeah, not cool. So the neat thing about this pattern is you basically come down like a candy stripe until you go over the little box that you made from the diamond, and then you make another little diamond, and then just carry on with the candy stripe again. It's so super cool. Oh yeah, somebody tried to ask me if the weather was the reason my heart is being weird. I don't think so. Oh, and since Wednesday, so Wednesday is the day this whole thing started. So since Wednesday, every day I get the notifications that the heart is doing the whatever this is, the atrial fibrillations, whatever that is. It's every day since. Isabel made it. Hello. I know. I've had to cut back on the coffee. I have a Pepsi in here because I knew that like I can't be without any and all caffeines. But yeah, it's all kinds of setback stuff. Yeah. Oh man, I just noticed my stuff is turned off. That sucks. Normally there would be this thing would be down in the bottom corner, but apparently I turned it off when I was doing the recording of where I just had the desktop. Darn it. That means that if there's subscribers or donations or that kind of stuff, it won't pop up on the screen. And there's no real good way of turning that back on. Wait, can I? See if I can actually add the thing. Is it these? This is the sound, this is that. That's not a media source. What is that? This is so weird. That's so weird. Well, but I can't find the overlay for the other thing. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. That's so weird. It's been so long since I actually set things up that I don't remember how I got them to be there in the first place. I'm pretty sure that if I had the medications and stuff, I'd be a little bit better at doing this. I have to apologize. I am so not myself today. And to be honest, I don't know when I get to be back to being myself again. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, what I need to do is I need to actually, the scene that I was using to record where I turned off the things, I need to duplicate it. And then once it's duplicated, have one with it on, one with it off. And yeah, it's my bad. Yeah, well, do meds make me more me? More meds make me more coherently me. Yeah, back in the day, I used to enjoy various substances, if you catch my drift. Um, and my friends used to say that unlike them, where they would get more relaxed and whoa, dude, that I would become more normal and that seemed more like the real me when partaking of those substances. So yeah, I'm not the what is me is subjective, I think, because yeah, like part of my brain doesn't do well on its own, and certain chemicals help bring out better aspects of who I am. Yeah, but not just socially acceptable. More like okay, like I said earlier today, I was doing a whole lot of different things. Um, with the medication, I would be able to do all those things in a systematic way that made the most sense. Be able to put, you know, I'm doing this one first because, and have a good reason. Today, I was just doing a lot of things, and I have no idea whether or not I was putting the right stuff first. I would just, you know, hitting nails with a sledgehammer, just going at everything at once. It was weird. But yeah, I mean, I guess by right, the real me is a disorganized, sporadic, crazy, unfocused individual. Yeah. And meanwhile, I got this fun song in my ears here. I think it's called "All for You." Hang on, I gotta look at my phone. I'm dying to know. A long, long time. Yeah, it's "All for You" by who? By Sister Hazel. Uh, yeah, so here I'm happily busy, focused on this. I've got music in my ears, and inside my head is call your mama in the room and show her how great you are. Thanks to Phil for that one. Ah. I did not get to the Uber trick yet. In fact, I'm struggling to get decent tricks. I think what I had done was pulled off 3 different tricks in a row and was able to get the announcer to say something different, as opposed to, we're going to need to see something different. I'm still trying to remember and learn how to do the controllers and stuff. So yeah, that's yeah. So Phil helped me re-find a game that I used to love way back when. It's SSX Tricky. This is good stuff, man. I don't know. I have a love for the old games, but for some odd reason, I think the second track is called Garibaldi, and if you crash into a number of people on Garibaldi, it suddenly makes your player become invisible, which is almost impossible to maneuver because you can't see which way is up for coming in for a landing, so you essentially crash all the time. So yeah, it's kind of having a little bit of trouble with that. Like that's not how I remember the game at all. And yeah, essentially, it's starting up from scratch. Like there's only 3 tracks to actually play on, and I kind of remember it enough that like I can race these tracks and win. So yeah, that was kind of cool. I don't know what I have to do to unlock more courses, but I'm gonna work on it. Of course, I can only do it for a little while here and there because I have like a lot of other stuff going on. Okay. Yeah, I used to know like all the shortcuts, like how to win races by a mile because you jump over one spot and then like you skip a whole section. I used to know like so much of this stuff, and like now going into it, I'm like, oh, I'm such a rookie. I have no idea what's going on. I can barely find my way down the whole thing. So yeah. Kind of wish that there was like a side channel for YouTube where I could like actually play games while and do that for content, because you guys should see. It's kind of hilarious. I suspect I will get better because I used to be really good at this game, but not so much at the moment. This is like one of those games that I played it so much that like I unlocked all the tracks, I unlocked all the things that were there to be unlocked, essentially. And I think that's also part of the problem, because you can unlock like really cool snowboards. I think that I'm used to the fact that I would fly higher and go faster, and starting from scratch, it's like my brain just is not comprehending the fact that, you know, we're starting over. So yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Like, seriously, between the health and then my sister, like, that pretty much dominated most of this week. We did make it down to the city on Friday for a little bit. Hung out with friend, listened to music. That was really fun. That was a good time. And of course, despite everything else that's going on, I am still working on videos. I'm still doing the daily stuff for now, at least. So that's kind of fun. Kind of liking the idea that, you know, I still have a thing to do. And of course, I'm still, you know, making the wife go a little crazy. It's kind of, you know, my other full-time job. Kind of expected the eyes to roll a little bit more there, but you know. Yeah. That was the quickest be right back. I don't think you missed anything. A few knots? Yeah. I kind of like this fade. These are some fun colors. That's pretty sure it's starting with a white, and the darkest one is just a very dark blue. This is a nice one. Oh, so me and Phil got talking the other day, and we were talking about the various games and stuff. Did I just pause my music? No. Um, Hang on, I gotta turn the sleep mode off. Gotta show you guys this thing. This is such a fun brain teaser kind of game. Since 1982, it's a super crazy old game, but it's a lot of fun if you guys get a chance. This is it's one of the free ones. You get a bunch of ads. They're not terrible. It's not like a crazy amount of ads, but it's a lot of fun. I had to look it up because I had remembered it as being called Box Boy, but apparently it was Boxy Boy, on some weird defunct old play system. And I noticed that over the years that like it landed on various platforms, and I saw that it had been on the Android system, so I looked, and sure enough, it's still there. It's really fun. The donuts. Yeah, we got really high with the donut. It's 1993 versus 2007. Yeah, so that we have the side of the how many have already been watched is the red side. I don't know why we did the red is the I don't know. I don't know. I didn't do it.
It's your color.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, I suspect that next week we will be on the other side of the halfway point. So that's pretty cool. Pretty exciting. I actually thought we could hit the halfway point. The fact that we're off by 7 hours, it's like, oh, come on. I was really kind of looking forward to kind of celebrating the fact that, you know, we were halfway there. Mind you, Google's got this rollout where you only need 3,000 hours if you're in America. And that's supposed to roll out to all kinds of other places. But they haven't said when that rollout is coming anywhere. So I don't know. I mean, it's really annoying. I really kind of... I think it's hard to see from the overall picture, but I think I'm like halfway. That's understandable. Right on. Get them snacks. Yeah. So we've been going through. I don't know if you'll ever even notice this, but we've been going through a lot of the old streams, and there's like this website that uses artificial intelligence to read the what do you call that with the text at the bottom of the screen? the what's that called? When you can, yeah. So it reads the closed caption and then gives a synopsis of what the video was about. And so we've been putting the comments and stuff into the old videos. You can only do a few a day. But in doing so, it's like, you know, the person talked about this, and it was like, holy crap, man, we really, yeah, subtitles. Yeah, so the closed captioning or subtitles, yeah. So it reads this and gives a synopsis of what it is. And it turns out that even early on, these live streams were completely all over the board. A lot of talk about things like time zones and yeah, I just everything, just crazy stuff, spicy foods. There was a bunch of, I don't know. I've been, you know, there's like so many different things. Like I can't even begin to tell you. Like, crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking that I should like, as we were kind of going into this tonight, like maybe I should have like a little notepad nearby, and instead of, you know, waiting until I can have like the bot check it out, I could actually just write down the basic what the topics were, and I'm like, no, that's a lot of work, and I'm terrible at spelling and. Oh man, talking about the asymmetrical patterns, I have a series of videos coming up regarding the asymmetrical patterns, and yeah, that's been fun. Oh. Good one, Phil. Crocheting, needlepoint, knitting. Why I don't crochet. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about the weird special editions of Coke. There was that purple can, the space can thing, or whatever the hell was that thing called? That weird fruity. Ugh, it wasn't that good. Vanilla powder, yes. Oh man. Oh. Bots pleading for mercy that so as to not be beaten by Rainbow. Then we had the giveaway, the secret word games. We've done that a number of times. That's been fun. Yeah, with nearly 100 live streams, I'm imagining we have covered a lot of discussions, just a lot. Oh, we covered. There was a little while there while we were covering pronouns and goth things and the like. Yeah, yeah. How how things like Pizza Hut are just not the same over here. Oh, and we got into talking about how America tried to bring about the use of metrics and that failed dramatically. Okay. Phil, you're probably a little too young for that one. I remember it though. They like overnight they changed the gas prices from gallons to liters and people lost their freaking minds. Like that was that was one of the craziest things ever, man. Americans fought to have their gallons. Mandy's love of tennis and all things Gnip. We even talked about Gnip. There might have even been some other 70s games in there. This feels like a weird like recap of like what our streams have been over the years. Oh, there is a long time that the regular stream was like basically talking about how many more strings I added and how heavy the big project had gotten to be, and like that was a thing for a while. We even discussed the fact that I wanted to have background music, but the whole copyright stuff was getting weird. I remember I saw that as one of the topics in the earlier ones. Grammar, no. Education systems in America versus Singapore. Remember the one we talked about the fact that Mandy had a pen since like the third grade, and like we didn't have pens in America's school because, you know, America. Yeah. Yeah, they were big, but they weren't that big, right? Yeah. Not just street names. Like, what's the Haka Center? La Passant? Did I write with my fingers in the sand? Yeah, brain just went totally smooth. I have no idea. But that reminds me, we had the painted thumbnail phase. I've been meaning to bring that back. I've been meaning to come up with something, but I haven't figured out like what was cool. Like I kind of the Christmas one with the Grinch, that was awesome. The smiley faces, those were cool. And then the Nico cat thing. I haven't come up with anything else that was really cool. Like I thought about doing the monkey with the wrench thing that Rainbow always shares, but I couldn't find like a really good detailed picture that would be like, because my nail art gal, she is like absolutely amazing. So yeah, I didn't see like that being a thing. Oh, the free ice cream, yep. The googly eyes on my head. Oh my god. Yeah. Those ended up being on our little vacuum thing. Right. Did we ever come up with an answer as to how much string is too much to order? Because I'm going to guess that I would have argued that you can have a lot. Live reactions? Oh yeah, there was that duration where I kept finding more string. don't know what he means by the live reactions. Am I stupid over here? The amount is relative. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube was thinking with that thing. It's really super annoying. I have no idea. I have no way of seeing if you guys are actually even clicking the damn thing. Because the screen that's got this whole whatever, that one is busy. You know, I got the chat going or whatever. It doesn't show the hearts. And then the other screen is this thing. So I'm kind of following along with where we are on the pattern. So yeah, I have no idea if you guys are even hitting those little things. Yeah. Go to customization. That's timestamps, moderation, participants, community moderation. I don't see it, Phil. I'm in customization. Hang on, let me go to settings. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, customizations. Ah. Live chat, live chat replay, blah, 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 blah. Live reactions. Found it. Did I do it? I think I did it. Yay. And the people rejoiced. I'm kind of rejoicing because I tell you what, like it blocks out some of the words from the sentences and then I can't read it until somebody else says something, which that was getting kind of old. I was gonna say I don't think there's that much more of this bracelet to do, but then again maybe there is, kinda. I don't know. Yeah, putting it where they put it just doesn't make sense. Like if it could have been down on the bar where like you enter the your comments and stuff. Like if it was down there instead, that would have been fine. But to actually put it like blocking the text, that was not smart. Yeah, I can't imagine like if my channel ever got to like that kind of level of like fandom and stuff. I'm not sure how I would feel about that. Because like when you think about like the Jacksepticeyes and the Mr. Beasts and stuff, like there's no possible way they can respond to every comment that comes in. Like mine, I have a thing. Is it this button? Nope. This one? I thought I had a... That's weird. I thought I had one in there that was programmed for it. Anyways, I have a thing where like every comment that's been given on my stuff has been responded to. It's just a way of like keeping the whole thing cleared, and that way I can see what the new comments and stuff are. But yeah, I can't imagine having a channel where, you know, every day it's just another few thousand, you know, comments and stuff, and there's no way to respond to it all. Yeah, I don't know. I swear to God, I think I'm having an allergic reaction to something and I have no idea what it is. My nose is absolutely... It feels like there's like fuzzies coming off the string and just like... drive me insane. I like this song. Do 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 do. Maybe have most of the folks who have. If you haven't felt them so powerful, so heavy you collapse. No, well, I never had to knock on wood. No one who has. Makes me wonder if I could. Makes me wonder if I ever had to knock on wood. It isn't good, the impression that I get. Down to do or die, you should rise above the rest. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So anybody else who's trying to follow along, take a look at Eddie on SSX Tricky. If you actually Google that, you will, yeah, that would be, oh my God, that would be more hilarious than the googly eyes. I never liked playing him though. He always, he's so cringe. I, I always played Elise. I don't know why. It was like that was my first character, and then um, I think after that, I think I went on to Simon because he's just crazy, weird. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I kind of want to bring this up just for fun. So this is Eddie. Oh my god. Yeah, I used Zoe. Zoe was like one of the last ones I left off on. Zoe was one of my favorites because her tricks when doing the tricky were pretty outstanding. But like my go to, she was Elise. Like she's this gorgeous gal, and yeah. Um, but yeah, I played a bunch of the different characters. Like I said, like this, it was one of the few games that I actually spent a lot of time and leveled everybody up and got all the fanciest boards and yeah, it was there was a lot of time spent with that game. So wait, was it Zoe or the what was the little Japanese girl, the tiny? I thought it was with an N. Yes, Mandy, but I can't make her go on a snowboard down a mountain. Corey, yeah, she was the one. She's the one that did the cool tricks on the when you get the tricky meter up. So now so now you got me. The random research things that we do midstream. Characters. Kaori. Speaking of Naomi, have you seen the new? There's a Netflix is doing One Piece, and the characters aren't quite what you would expect, considering the cartoons and stuff. Yeah, I'm assuming you went with Naomi because that's a One Piece character. And in the cartoon, she was well, she's not quite like she is in the live action one. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. This one live piece, the One Piece thing, is going to be amazing. Although there's already people griping. Um, Apparently, in the comic, the pirate that had the One Piece, um, he was dying happy, and they say that in the this live action one that he doesn't seem as happy, like that he seems, a bit of duress, and that they got that part of it wrong. And I'm just like, yeah, Twisted Metal is now got a new thing. Oh, but that's on Paramount, so basically not here. Yeah, I really want to see the Twisted Metal. Um, I don't know if it's like they dropped the whole series, kind of like how Netflix does, or if this is slowly being released. But yeah, I want to see that. Peacock, that was it. Yeah, in order for me to see it, I would have to use a VPN and then pay. I don't know. It was like $8 or $10 a month for another streaming service. Yeah, it's funny when it comes to this form of television slash whatever. Um, I remember the first one, and it was Hulu, and I'd heard about it from that show, Screensavers. I think it was Screensavers at the time. I know that show changed names many times, whatever, on the G4 television. And when I heard about this and how, you could basically watch various shows at your own leisure, but you would have to like go through commercials and whatever. I'm like, this is the future of television. This is absolutely going to be a thing where people don't have to be at home at like 7 p.m. on a Thursday night just to catch the next episode of whatever the hell they got hooked on. Like, this would change everything. And then from there, you ended up with like all kinds of streaming services, And the funny thing was, like, when I went into work and I'm like, dude, you guys got to check this out. This is the future. Nobody else saw it. Everybody else was like, no, this will never catch on. No, who's going to want to, actually have to connect a computer and no, I don't know, man. I knew immediately that was going to be a thing. Yeah, it's if I don't like guide it or whatever, it will kind of curl a little bit. It's not so bad. It's got everything to do with like how far away from the clip I'm working. Yeah, I remember there was like a few TV shows that like I started out really good and strong at like catching the first episodes and loving it, and then miss an episode and just like, oh, there goes that. Um, what was the one? Oh, I know Mandy was into it too. What was the show, honey, where
Hmm?
the three people were like ending up in alternative worlds?
Sliders?
Sliders, that was it. Yeah, that was I love that show. All right, let me see how far we are on this. So that's, let you guys take a look at it while I'm figuring this out. So this is the first one, that's the second one, that's the third one. Yeah. We are coming to the end. Yeah, Sliders are mini hamburgers. Sliders was this really cool sci-fi show, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the White Castles would not make it over here. Okay, actually, maybe it would, because we have Long John Silver's, and I have no idea how that place stays in business, to be honest. Nope, nothing been unknotted. This is a super. This is one of those kind of patterns where I could probably do it without thoughts. Something in Kumar, go to White Castles. Right? What was it? Harold and Kumar, yes. Didn't the Kumar guy? Didn't he go on to do like normal, less funny kind of roles? Yeah, I thought there was something. He became somehow serious or did something. Yeah, they did the Guantanamo one. Yeah, I remember that. But like, didn't he like in real life do something? So someday in the future, I'm hoping that when I get like the ultimate office for doing this stuff, that I will be able to have a keyboard over here, so we can do like research, like on the fly while doing these live streams. Because yeah, we're talk about so many different things. Everything and nuts. I can't believe it's already 11:30. I really thought this one was going to go like so quickly that we were going to have like a lot of free time at the end of this or whatever. Yes, that could be Mandy's thing, but then she has to have a way to be able to like pop up whatever her research is onto one of my monitors, so that way I can actually bring it up onto the screen. So I can just hit a button and it goes zoop like that. That'd be awesome. What's the assistant's name in the Joe Rogan one? What's he always just like, can you pull that up? But I can't think of the guy's name. I haven't watched a Joe Rogan thing in a long time. It's wrong answer. I was a little slow at reading there. Old romp animations. Okay, I'm back to being smooth brain again. Romp? Yeah, I need to kind of tone that one down a bit. Yay. Well, I'm not sure that we're going to be going much longer because, you know, it's already 11:30. I will start on the other bracelet, though. I do want to kind of get it started at least. But here's this one. This one turned out really cool. It's pretty. So yeah, that's that one. I'm not even 100% convinced that that's what I was supposed to work on, but let's see. This is the other one. My take on 48687, which I don't remember it either. And what you can't see is that it's loading. So yeah, kind of a relatively easy-ish pattern. Oh yeah, this one went kind of quick, but I had this like weird idea that I could do something weird to the pattern. Wait, where's the PDF? Oh, that's so messed up. Hang on. I need do. For 67, yeah, that's right here. Copy this to here, this to here, edit. Give me a second while I fix this because I need the thing. Come on. The page is updating, but for some odd reason, something that would normally take seconds is now taking much longer than seconds. And I don't know why. That's so weird. Normally when you do the update, it's like, okay, it gives you a thing to view the page. That didn't show up. Now I gotta go the long way around. The bot uprising is happening. Nice. I've got stuff falling over here in the office. Hey, it works. I now have. Yay! It worked. So there should be 3 background colors and 3 other colors. And I actually think I kind of matched the colors kind of to what I did to the patterns. That's even more awesome. Oh, and I've noticed there's been lately a lot of people been watching the live streams kind of after it happened, and I'm guessing that's probably, you know, got to do with the time zones and that kind of thing. So if any of those people are still watching, thank you very much. You're helping my watch hours greatly, and it's super, super appreciated. Here we go. So these are kind of playful, light colors. Kind of like it. Yeah, it's kind of too bad that I can't use the same things in my OBS as I use for my OBS in the Discord, because then I would have been able to have tested out the sound effects and things without actually being in the live stream. Like, I can't tell necessarily if one sound effect is like that much higher. Sorry, my brain is working out earlier problems. But yeah. Like the whole like how it does the transitions between the various camera angles and such. Like I kind of can work that out, but I can't work out the sound, which is weird. So this should be kind of a light, fun, easy sort of pattern. Which is good because I don't want to spend too much time tomorrow finishing it. I've got other videos that I need to get working on. And I don't want to be stuck trying to finish these because I would like to post on Sunday what was done on the live stream. Oh, did you guys see today's Instagram post? That bracelet is super pretty. Yes, I have a hangout tomorrow as well. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be jam-packed with things to do. Is it this one? Yeah. Crazy that that one has the little sub count thing in the bottom. That's the one, like if we have a new subscriber or whatever, little animations go off. See the earlier question. I don't see the question. I see a tear in the matrix. Wait, what am I missing? Mandy, help, I'm missing something. What previous question? No, and I don't think Mandy's got tennis tonight because tennis is in America right now, and that means like the time for tennis is like stupid, crazy 7 a.m. kind of things. Ah. Oh. As opposed to a whole knot? It's just about trying to get the strings to lay in a way that makes it so that way they're sequenced and made to look nice. It's not like like I'm trying to do a knot. It's just like a half of one. It's just to get that nice smooth thing at the top. I don't know if anybody does a full regular knot to that. Do people do that? It seems like that would kind of potentially get the spacing weird because it's going over the thickness of like the whole big group. I don't know. I don't know why I do it the way I do it. I've been doing it that way for so long. I don't think about it. Really? I don't think I've ever tried just doing it as a full double. Never. I was happy with what I did it one way and it worked, and that has been my way. And yeah. Flip the bracelet around after. I have read all the words in the sentence, but for some odd reason my brain absolutely refuses to create an image in my head where that makes sense. I'm not. Yeah, complete 100% smooth brain over here. Like I don't know if this is the meds or. I think this is why I'm always like fairly try to be articulate, is because like I'm always afraid of not being understood, and so yeah, it's yeah. My brain is just not getting it though. Yeah, I guess I kind of, in my mind, the idea of doing the half knot, it maybe draws just a little less attention to the strings that are up there, because like they are not typically part of the whole design, you know. Like for a long time I didn't like the idea of people being able to see what the order of the strings was, because if you could figure out the order of the strings, you can pretty much make any bracelet. Like that's, if any part is going to mess you up, it's that. And that, you know, making it where it's really nice and clear where you can see how the colors went in, that's just like flat out like I can do any kind of whatever bracelet just off of that alone. The only time I think of eating sliders is if I've been drinking, and I'm not even sure. Oh man, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be like allowed to drink. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainties with this whole new medication regimens. Yeah, again, the straight edge thing doesn't make any sense to me. Like, okay, so big project had the extra piece of string running down the side. It wasn't because I needed or I thought that was going to make the edges straighter or anything else. The only reason it had that was so that way the edges would be half of the diamond. It wouldn't cut off short, so you could actually see more of the pattern. But it had nothing to do with the idea like that was going to somehow make my work come out straight or something. I told you I saw somebody in Reddit had the sloppiest of bracelets. I mean, this thing was just absolutely like no consistencies of the knots, and was asking why was it turning out so bad. And somebody told them that they needed to do the straight edge technique, and I about lost my flipping mind. I'm like, that's got nothing to do with the tension. That's not, if your tension's bad, no whatever extra piece of string is going to turn that around for you. Right. I kind of wanted to get a little further along with this, but I kind of also, it's going on midnight, and I want to take my meds, which tend to knock me out now. Like seriously, when I take this med, it kind of hits me and drops me out pretty good. So yeah, I will have this bracelet hopefully sometime tomorrow on my Instagram. Tomorrow again is the hangout. So anybody that's any of the Patreon guys, if you want to come on hang out with us. Like I said, there's no real agenda. I don't know what we're gonna do. Might work on some bracelets, and who knows? I don't know. So that'll be tomorrow. The rest of this month, we're doing the fundraiser to help my niece pay for the expenses that came up with my sister passing. So anything over there, that would be awesome. Or there's a link, you can actually go to the GoFundMe directly if you just want to do that instead, which saves me from having to do whatever else, you know. So yeah. And then before I go, I need to thank my Patreon supporters. They are the ones that really make all of this stuff possible. The cameras and the mics and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we will be back next week. I think we have a couple bracelets to work on. I'm not sure which ones what we have, but I think that's what we're doing. And then kind of down the road, whoops, wrong button, down the road we have some other fun stuff actually planned. I'm not sure what week it's going to be, but I think we're going to go back to doing some bigger projects for the live stream. So that's something I look forward to. So thanks, guys, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.